I I wasn't really sure what the vibe was, so I brought five poems, so I'm just gonna get into it. I'm not gonna say anything else. I'm also gonna share my screen. Poetry is also a visual medium. A peach rolled off the wagon, traveling who knows where, jam factory, pie plant, ice hockey arena, and putrefied roadside. It wished for hands. The gardener found him, her, and gripped it in her hands, turning the peach, considered his worth. The peach was just happy to be held. Gardner pressed her palms to his backside, fingers in the fuzz, began to pry him apart, fingers snapping like tendons, until his pit shone bare and naked and fertile and ripe, juice cascading from the sweet flesh like the tears of a freak who, feeling the needle carve through my septum, blood draining from nostrils down the riverous philtrum, as if guided by Moses or some sanguine lord, into my mouth, tasting of peaches. This is not about sex, but sometimes I wish it were. This is how you fuck the soul. This is annihilation. The peach never recalled being buried, only waking up to find the gardener smiling up at her with an expression suggesting awe at her new form. They kissed like animals in the orchard, her limbs coiling around the gardener, a gesture of gratitude. Or was it lust? Can't a kiss contain both? They decided both. Peach with a mustache. But she shaves it the very next day, hair disappearing like amoeba flooded by germicide. Oh, but her biceps. Those she'll keep. Winding, bulging serpents as well, the fuzz splattered across her tummy and dripping down over her crotch, her balls. She's all natural, baby. And with a mop of mullet slicked back, cascading down her neck, a waterfall or high dive, perfect form on a 400-pound squat. And you know she's keeping it forever. A final fuck you to the natural order, that fascism of biology slithering out of each iteration, perfected anew, reptilia in all her glory, butch bitch. Ashamed? I have never known a deeper truth, nor firmer tautology than the shame in my reflection's eyes, that anger, sometimes hatred, reflected ad nauseum, ad infinitum between our pupils. What am I today, mirror? A slug? Simple enough. Or else a writhing, sucking, twitching morass, larval and stinking. There's the third self, the selfie Sylvia, the good lighting Sylvia, the ever so slight downward angled Sylvia, that wry smile Sylvia, like she knows that she's the one who gets to be immortal, immune to time, to calories, to me, my own unobtainable, flawless self, pixelated, skin deep. True, there are those flashes of godhood. Even then, truth, if such a thing is true, lurks in wrong angled reflections, and the tightness of my belt around my tummy, double chin, stretch marks, round jaw, my father's endless voice, fat fucking belly, fat fucking belly, fat fucking belly, fat fucking belly. This feels like something a child would write. You get the idea. This one's my favorite. Fuck you, Theseus. Why should I have to crawl away from myself, headlong into murky shedding, into dance and dust? Why can't this filthy white chair stitch herself to me, her threads interfacing with road-worn muscle? Why march at all, forward or back? Why no singular, infinite moment, everywhere, and all to myself? Fuck your ship, Theseus. Ever hear of Matryoshka dolls? I'm stacked deep, deep labyrinthian, Fibonacci, small intestine, Lee. Hell, I don't even know my own corridors, but they're mine. They're here. Please, just tell me I'm all still here. Feels like I'm taking water, getting bailed, taking water, getting bailed. Not sinking, God no, never sinking. But I am drowning in novelty, and I just want to stay the same. Okay, last one. Robin, our little blue house, iglooed under mountains of winter, all dim red LED and cracked white paint, light like horizon summer, sweat like fear that this too shall pass. And don't you know I'll need this forever? It's the window and bed framing our entire space. It's the waft of our movement, hung like wisps of cigarette smoke in an airless room. It's our little momentous dance, slowing, snuggling, sliding down into a amygdala. Where would you ever be without me? Where would I ever be without you? Our telepathy. See me from your eyes, my real smile, candid and ugly, tiny little me in your pupils. I'm nesting, snug in our humors as we dissolve, but still there, still sweating. I come, and a springtime breeze comes rattling down the slopes. And then I have some socials. I have my Instagram. I don't really use it though. Email, phone number. The website for my poetry guild is here. You just type this in and you'll find it. It's the first one. It's NeoCities. And then my Discord. If you want to ask any questions or say hi. Thank you for listening. Sorry, I know it was probably a lot of poems.